I don't care who put these stupid chickens here, but everyone's getting punished for this one. I've been trying to figure out who did this, and I'm pretty sure it's a mix of quite a few people. So instead of figuring out who did this, we're just gonna give a little gift to everybody on the server. A gift that keeps on giving. And this is how we're gonna do it. We're gonna use one-way portals to hide a chicken hatching machine for each and every hitchhiker, including myself. Surely just about everybody knows that nether portals will take you back and forth from the overworld to the nether. And I'm sure a lot of you guys know that if you take your overworld coordinates and divide it by 8, you'll get your nether coordinates. And you may need to fine-tune it by placing a few portals manually. Portals will try to link themselves up with the nearest matching portal coordinates. So this portal here and that portal over there are pretty close to each other. So if I use this one, I should pop out on the nether roof. Yeah, here I am, at same portal over here. But if I go through here, it's going to pick the one that matches closest, which is this one. So this right here, we have ourselves a one-way portal. This portal only takes us to the nether, and the nether will not return us back to here. So, using this principle, we are going to go out back behind the tank here, right where my portal is, and we are going to dig ourselves a hole all the way down to bedrock. So we are going to be taking advantage of the data pack that we have on the server that lets us build different shaped portals. The smallest that we can have is a 4 tall by 1 wide, and it's not working. Why doesn't that work? Ah, okay. Whatever. This should take me to my nether roof portal. Okay, yeah, it did. Awesome. And then this one should take me back into the tank. Cool. Good. Alright, so we're going to start by throwing a dispenser and a hopper over here. Now this hopper is going to be feeding eggs into this dispenser. So this dispenser is going to be throwing eggs onto the floor, and the chickens will eventually find their way into the portal. I don't want to just throw the eggs through the portal because I don't want people to know that the eggs are hatching through the portal. I want them to go absolutely crazy about why chickens are all over their portal. So now let's go ahead and close this off, build up the floor a little bit, and we're going to use one of my favorite little circuits to self-power this dispenser if anything gets loaded into it. And to do that, we'll need a comparator, a block, some wire, another block, a repeater, some more wire, and a target block. So now you can see if I put anything in there, it's just going to spit itself out. Now let's just kind of fill this in a little bit. What I really want to do is make this somewhat inconspicuous when viewed in Spectator, because a lot of the hitchhikers use free cam like I do, and we don't want people finding this, at least not right away. Now the trouble with that is I can't just fully bury it, because as you see, you can see through the blocks that there's a portal there. So I'm actually going to bury it here, and then I'm going to open things up as if it's just a little cave. Ooh, diamonds. You can see here now I've got this portal covered up. So if I view it from out here, I can't see that portal. The only way I can see the portal is if I view it from an angle that's completely blocked with blocks. So since there's an air pocket here, nobody should find it. I guess all that's left is I need to cover up some redstone here. And then we just pop in the eggs. And if you thought I was just going to plop this shulker box on there and call it a day, you're dead wrong. No. We are loading this up with live chickens, which will continue to hatch more eggs. They'll never know what hit them. Oh, it's working. Oh, we've already got chickens coming out. Look at this. Oh, they're just everywhere at my place. They're coming out of Curtis's portal. Oh, Fuzzy's got them too. Even Rusty. Cabs has got chickens. Oh my God, look at midgeons. Oh, I bet they're all coming out of hers because she's got a gate. Yeah. Oh my God. Oh, that's great. There's some by Cactuzzles' portal. Armor blue. That makes everybody. So now we just wait for their reactions. While we're waiting for that, let's go break up these 29 diamond blocks I found while setting those traps. And also, I'll let you know that there's been a breakthrough in the chickening. I've finally gotten caught up with all of Armor Blue's latest videos, and I've discovered that the chickens are all because of Blue Chaos. Apparently, we have another new member on the server, and she is just wreaking havoc. Look at this mess. Ugh. I don't know why she's on Armor Blue's channel though. They sound completely different. They're definitely a different person. She kind of sounds like Fuzzy, actually. Hey, a stack and 4. That's not too bad. Oh, and you know what? Speaking of Armor Blue and watching her videos, I've discovered that there are some things in here for me. So we've got these new bookshelves that I've been looking right past these books. Haiku for you. A haiku for you, a book full of poetry, a full library. Gort does a big base, the building looks amazing, starter home begins. Butterfly flies by a lovely peaceful meadow, my heart is at rest. A day full of pranks, mischievous fun, and games hidden around you. This poem by chat was probably a bad idea, but a dare's a dare. What's this one? Minecraft recipe book. Breathe, run to a wheat field, do not jump, do not fly, swim only if necessary, will require a piece of your soul. Cry as you collect wheat, whether it is because of the wheat isn't yours, because it is yours, or because of allergies, doesn't matter. So long as you cry, will require a piece of your soul. Take all the wheat and seeds you have collected and rush as fast as you can to lava. What is happening here? With your wheat, approach 3 different cows, eat 1 puffer fish. What is all of this? These books are interesting. Calamity the horse. In the farthest plains of the nearest country was the lushest of fields. In this field was the wildest of horses, but the tamest of them all was a very clumsy, unlucky horse. But more lucky than this horse was the Lone Ranger who decided to capture this horse and take it home, not knowing the danger that follow, and of course the horse, being unlucky and clumsy, was easily caught. It started with little things. The Lone Ranger stubbed his toe, then the saddle broke, then his dog, who was actually the smart one, ran away. Once home, the ranger introduced the horse to the other horses, who were smart enough to run as far away as they could and hide, but in its haste to get away, the Lone Ranger's most precious of horses broke its leg. At this point, one might have let the horse go and hope for the best, but the Lone Ranger was not superstitious like that. A storm rose from nowhere and loomed over the ranger's home, and a lightning bolt struck the Lone Ranger. Somehow, the ranger survived. He let the horses out of their pen, not knowing if he would make it to the doctor, and rode his second-best horse to seek medical attention. The unlucky, clumsy horse tripped on its way out of the pen. Oh. What do we got? Trident Lord. Ooh. I accidentally tuned into her stream for like 5 seconds while she had this book, and that's literally all I knew about this. Tale of Gort, the Trident Lord. The skies had turned from a jolly sunny day to the looming darkness of a storm. Rain began to fall. Thunder rolled through the land, shaking the very earth. Gort, the Trident Lord, retrieved his trident from its pedestal and took flight, laughing at the storm and its lightning. He did not fear the storm feared him. Into the wilds where the deadliest of mobs roam, Gort, the magnificent Trident Lord, ventured with purpose. With laughter, he struck the land with his trident, calling forth lightning, obliterating mobs and charging creepers. Kaboom! Gort was no more. I love this. Armor Blue, I am a very big fan of your book club. Oh, there's another one. Light and Dark. Tale of Light and Dark. Once upon a time, there was a light world, and in this light world was a light hill. On this hill was a light city, and the light city was a light castle. In this light castle was a light king and a light princess. One day, the light princess was taken by the dark king. So the light king left the light castle and the light city and the light hill and the light world and traveled to the dark world. He went to the dark forest, where there was a dark castle with a dark hall and a dark throne room, where the dark king sat. The light king and the dark king fought in the greatest clash this universe had ever seen. The valiant light king was victorious. He went down the dark stairwell into a dark prison, where the dark king had put the light princess. The light king rescued the light princess. Together, they left the dark prison, dark stairwell, dark throne room, dark hall, dark castle, dark forest, and the dark world. They returned to the light world, light hill, light city, light castle, where they lived happily ever after. The end. I think that was supposed to be somewhat of a tongue twister, but that's the only book I didn't do a second take on reading for you. You know, I still haven't put my own enchanted books in here like I said I was gonna. Maybe one day. I don't know. Keep them coming, Blue. Someone's gonna put books in here. You know, I forgot to mention to you last episode that I put together another bone meal farm because this one is bad. For me. It's bad for me. I'm irresponsible. This thing just kept on turning things into cobble because I would unload it and this lava would turn into stone. That's bad. So we're getting rid of the Il Mango's version and we're going to use the Ray's Works version, which is really good. And as you can see, it still kind of cobbles up every once in a while. It's really not that bad. It doesn't jam up. I just gotta every once in a while come in here and break up some cobble. But as you can see, it's already doing really well. I actually had a problem where it was jammed up in a spot, and I only noticed it a couple days ago. So I really haven't been producing well up until now. Now we're doing all right. Hopefully soon I'll set this up with a shulker loader. And then I'd like to transport those automatically around to different farms. And as for this guy, scrapping it for parts.
Gort.
Yeah.
You know what you've done. Chickens have just been showing up in my portal as I've loaded the area. And you are the master of all things portal. I looked under the portal. I looked over the portal. I looked in the nether, everywhere with freak ham.
Well, I think they have
I figured it must be commands.
It could be. I can check the logs. I mean, I haven't been messing with that.
So wait, you're not admitting to this?
No.
You're not admitting to this?
No.